All right, we got a God of War update. So in case you missed it, God of War is first of all, it's one of the best game franchises, period. Like, I think I forget how many hours. I think I put like 84 hours. It might be more than that. It might be 102. I put 102 hours into God of War, like the most recent one on PS5. Um Ragnarok. Oh my god. I think I did Valhalla for at least 20, 30 hours. Um Easily one of my favorite franchises in video game history. Easily. It's right up there next to the Arkham franchise for me. Um so the moment they announced that they were going to do a TV show, I was like, okay, I'm here for this. Now, I think this would benefit more from from a movie. Like, if the movie does what, like, I think you should take the first God of War game story, make that a movie, and then you could do a TV show after that. But they're trying to do a TV show first. So we got a little news about the TV show, and it was getting people up in a ruckus. Okay, people had a lot to say because the showrunner, who's like the main person that runs it, had some comments during an interview recently. His name is Ron Moore, and he had this to say during the podcast. He says, "Right now, I'm working on an adaptation of. There's a video game called God of War. It's a big title, and in the gaming world, that Amazon has ordered 2 seasons of. That's my new thing." Now, Katie Sackhoff, who was doing this, she said that well, that's a daunting property. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm not a gamer. So it's even more like I've never done this before." Now, I'm gonna just say this first, because I made a post about this on social media and there was mixed reactions to it. This man said he's not a gamer. And for me, that is a red flag. And let me be clear, a red flag does not mean this is automatically going to be garbage. That's not what that means. It just means I have to stop. I gotta stop. And I'm like, my racing of excitement, I'm like, hold up. What? You not a gamer? I'm not saying you got to put in 102 hours, but at the same time, I need you to know what the hell this property is about. I would hope you at least understood the assignment, because God of War, and this is something, okay, we got to get into this. I'm not saying that it is impossible for somebody to come in, not be familiar with something, and make something great, make a video game great. We see this happen similar, not the same, with comic books and books, right? People will read a book, they'll read a comic book, and then they'll translate it to film or maybe into TV. And you know what? The correlation is not that hard, right? We've got many examples of that where sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I would challenge and I would push back on the idea that video games are the same. They are not. We have a much longer track record of bad video game adaptations, I would argue, and I don't have the stats or anything, compared to books or comic books, novels, whatever, being adapted. Okay. So going from books and comics is, I think, easier than trying to replicate video games. First thing that came to my mind was Assassin's Creed. I don't know what the hell they saw. I don't know what the hell they were thinking, but whatever they put in that Assassin's Creed movie was trash. It showed you how bad they knew nothing about the actual franchise. But yes, you do have things like Resident Evil, where first two movies, great. The rest, not so much. Thank you. Witcher. I never played the games, but honestly, after that first season, it went downhill for me. What else y'all talking about? Twisted Metal. That's up to y'all. Fallout. That's a good example. Matter of fact, let me give another better example. The Last of Us. The Last of Us. But guess who's running the show of The Last of Us? The actual guys from the video game, right? So I think that there is a really positive quality in having people that are deeply, deeply familiar with the franchise to be involved. Now, so I'm not going to completely hold this against them. Ron Moore, you don't have to be a gamer, but damn it, I hope you got a gamer next to you. I hope they in the room with you. I hope somebody on that project is sitting right next to you saying like, Kratos ain't gonna call his son by his name. What you mean? Nah, we gotta go 2 seasons and he gotta call that boy. Don't y'all call that man by his name. Don't let him do that. No, Kratos don't smile. I don't need to see Kratos smile ever. If Kratos smile one time, that's it. You don't know what you're doing. And on top of that, if this ain't the most violent TV show out there, you don't know what's happening. You don't know what's going on. Because this is the problem. When you play God of War, it is an experience, right? Yes, there's a story, but it is a unique experience. You have to have a level of rage as a viewer and as a gamer that tries to keep up with Kratos. Okay? When Kratos is mad, when Kratos is like, bring me Zeus, when he is on site with it, you gotta be on site with it as well. When I tell you I was looking for Hercules like it was a mission, okay? When I had the opportunity to smash this man's head, and guess the thing, you smash that head with the door for as long as you want. You just, because the game is going to let you just release and just keep on beating up your enemies. If the show does not show that level of unrelenting punishment and just untethered rage, you're failing. So I need Ron Moore. If you're not going to play the game, or if you're not a gamer, okay, but I need you to understand the elements that made the game so popular today. It ain't the storyline. The storyline is pretty simple if we're being honest. You got a man, he is the ghost of Sparta, he got a troubled past, and he don't like no gods. He got beef with every god, okay? The story is fine, it's basic. But if you don't understand the reason why we get into this game is because that boy Kratos he is the I don't know, divine version of Punisher. You have to understand that. That's all. Okay, let's get back to what he had to say here. But I hope you get that. That's all. I just hope you get that. Now, when asked if he's tried to play God of War, he says, I've tried. Okay. I mean, I'm not a gamer. I took a stab at it, but I grew up on the arcade era where you go down and you put your quarters in and bang on the buttons. I can do that. I'll play Defender, Asteroids. Sure, bring it on, baby. But the controllers, press R1. Which one's R1? Oh, I'm dead. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no. No. Now, to his credit, Ron Moore is no slouch. He's worked on dozens of episodes of Star Trek, The Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, Battlestar Galactica. He's been on Outlander for All Mankind. He's also been nominated for two Emmys, won one, and also been given several Hugo Awards for his work over the years. Okay, so, it's not like they just got anybody. They got somebody with a resume. Okay. Defender? This man might as well have said Pac-Man. Are you kidding me? Like, it's almost like if somebody were to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to go do a Lord of the Rings movie, a Game of Thrones movie, but I'm not a reader. I don't read books. I tried to read a book of Game of Thrones and I was just like, nah. Page 5, nah, I'm done. Like, I'm just saying, is that going to evoke a lot of confidence in you? If a showrunner or director or somebody said, I don't read books, but then they're gonna do a very famous adaptation of a famous book. Like, come on now. Oh, all right. I listen, just give him some help. Please just give him some help. That's all I request. So anyway, guys, what do you think? I mean, Ron Moore, he's a pro in the business. I ain't never watched none of those shows. I don't watch Star Trek. I didn't watch Galactica, whatever, Battlestar. What I don't watch those shows. But I do hear he's, pretty solid. Are you okay with this? He is going to be the showrunner, presumably for 2 seasons. Whatever you think, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. This was just a segment of one of my live chats, and if you're interested in joining in on the next one, be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications for more. I've got more videos and reviews to do for you all, and until next time, I'll see you all later.